Wolf Gang, we back in this thing. Got a brand new video for y'all. So this week I started my Handsome Men's Game series. Yesterday I talked about the problems you will have to face as a handsome man. Today I'm talking about how to attract women using the nonchalant charm. If you don't know what the nonchalant charm is, don't worry. I'm about to break it down for you. All right. Before I get into it, though, hit that subscribe button and show your boy some love. All right. Hit that like button. Let's get this in the algorithm. Okay. So, Handsome Men's Game. How to attract women using the nonchalant charm. Well, I want to say this. Being nonchalant doesn't mean be an asshole. Let me just put that out there. That's not what I'm talking about. Right? Nonchalant doesn't mean you have to, be a jerk and treat girls like dirt. That's not what I'm saying. I know a lot of guys will confuse that. So let me just clear that up right now. That is not what I'm talking about. All right? When I say nonchalant, I mean nonchalant is a balance between showing interest but not going overboard with it, if you get what I'm saying. All right? It's just keeping things, casual, kind of light. That's what nonchalant means. So here are some ways you could do that around women. One way you could do that is make eye contact and smile, right? Eye contact is one of the most effective ways you could show you're interested in somebody. And one of the most effective ways you can make a connection with somebody, right? So doing this and then smiling with it, it creates a comfortable atmosphere. It gets her to lower her guard because as a handsome man, women gonna have their guard up. That's just the way it is, right? They gonna think you a player, so they gonna have their guard up. So it's your job to get her to lower her guard. And how do you do that? You create a comfortable environment for her. So make eye contact and make sure you smile, right? It's not like smiling. As smiling is a subtle way of just showing somebody, hey, I'm cool, I'm approachable, and hey, I could be interested. The next way you could use your nonchalant charm to attract women is by light teasing and being playful, especially when you're flirting with a chick. You want to, do a little light, playful teasing, joke around with her, make her laugh a little bit, right? This also puts her at ease. See, a lot of guys feel like in order to attract women, they gotta like give them compliments and tell them how good they are and treat them like the Queen of England. But no. Matter of fact, I know girls who don't even like that. It's a turnoff, You put girls too high on a pedestal, they're gonna look at you like, I'm good. So that's where the playful, light teasing comes in at. You could say something like, oh, you know, I actually I said this before, it was a girls be kind of like insecure about their stomach, right? So I just kind of patted this chick. I patted this chick on her stomach like, ooh, somebody been ain't good, right? But that was just playful teasing to get her to, just to show her like, hey, I have a sense of humor. You always want to show you have a sense of humor. Girls love that. That's attractive, right? Now, I didn't insult her and say, oh, you done gained hella weight. No, that ain't what I did. I just did a playful pat. Oh, look like somebody being good, huh? Right? And what she did, she laughed at the time, right? But stuff like that, just playful teasing. All right, so the next one. When you're talking to females, you want to ask open-ended questions, right? So try to avoid the yes or no questions because you don't want one-word responses. You want to ask questions like, like instead of saying, oh, are you going out tonight or something like that, where she could easily say yes or no, you could rephrase that and say, what are your plans for the night? That way, she'll have to be more descriptive, right? And then you want to get a female. Another reason why you ask open-ended questions is that you want to get a female to talk about herself, right? You want to get women like to talk about themselves. So if you get her sharing her, stories, or sharing information about her, whatever, then you remain mysterious and you put the ball in her court. And all you have to do is sit back and listen. And this will keep the conversation flowing. So you always want to ask open-ended questions, all right? It'll be better for the conversation. Another way you use your nonchalant charm is by just being confident and relaxed. You don't want to be tense around women, being all nervous and stuff. That's a big turnoff. They're going to look at you like, yeah, I'm good. This dude is scaring me, right? So you always want to just stay cool, calm, and collected. Just be smooth with it. Just develop some type of swag, right? Another thing about being nonchalant is it's just having like a take it or leave it attitude about you. So like if things go one way, you good with it. If things go another way, you still good with it. Women like that, right? Women like a man who can be consistent whether things don't go his way or whether they do. The confidence still remains. That's going to attract women, right? That self-confidence, knowing who you are, and just being relaxed. And in turn, they going to feel more relaxed around you, okay? Another way is be spontaneous, right? It's nothing worse than a guy who's too predictable. Like, you see the chick and you're like, hey, good morning every day. You tell her good morning. So now she's expecting it. And then it holds no merit because she's used to it. Where instead, maybe not say good morning. Maybe say, hey, hit her with a good afternoon or a good night, Switch it up a little bit, But in terms of being spontaneous, you want to create like a sense of excitement, a sense of adventure. You want the woman to be wondering, okay, what is he going to do next? Is he going to give me a hug today? Is he going to be to himself? And I'm not saying play games just to try to, attract a woman. Women gonna, they'll smell that. They'll call that out. They'll know if you're being disingenuous, right? You just want to, be you, but just switch things up every now and then. Don't be a robot. Don't do the same things, all right? Like, especially with women, put your arm around her one time. Then the next day, don't even touch her, all right? The whole thing is just to get her, keep her interested. You don't want her to figure you out too fast. You want to remain as mysterious as possible, okay? So I think that's it for today. Those are just a couple ways that, you could use that nonchalant charm to attract a woman, because women love nonchalant men, An emotional man is a big turnoff. A man who gets mad all the time, who's like already in love with the chick after just meeting her, women don't like that. That's a big turnoff, right? Again, when you get emotional as a man, a woman has to become logical. Then you switch roles. You become the female, she become the man. And then she ain't gonna want you. So you always want to keep it light, keep it fun, create moments that are memorable. So when she's not around you, she's thinking about you. That's the goal of being nonchalant, right? Not doing too little, not doing too much. A nice balance. And whatever happens, happens. All right, that's it for this video, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Give me some feedback. Let me know how y'all feeling. Till next time, you already know what it is. It's lit.